Good morning. Well, actually afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock and it is Tuesday, March 14th. And it is weigh-in day. And I have no idea what to expect here. I ate over my macros on 2 days. Pretty bad. I woke up feeling pretty shitty the next day. So 5 out of the 7 days, I think I probably hit my macros. I'd have to check MyFitnessPal, but I specifically remember 2 days going over. And I want to talk about the reason why I bought this book called Never Binge Again. I'm like wondering if I should go get the book. Probably I should go get the book. All right. So I posted about it on Instagram. Basically, please ignore any messes that you see. I posted about it. Here's the book, Never Binge Again. And it's by Glenn Livingston. And so the book is called Never Binge Again. And he has this interesting theory where he basically asks the reader to separate themselves from their like little voice in their head, the one that is like calling out for cravings, the one that also like talks down to you. But he labels this little voice the pig, and he refers to cravings as squeals. The whole book is an analogy like that about how your inner voice is just a pig. He like labels any binge. He says any binge is even one bite over or off your food plan. That is a binge. This book like completely just triggered me. It made me want to binge. It made me want to eat. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think my theory is it was almost like my contrary, stubborn self coming out and being like, oh yeah, I can't eat that. I shouldn't eat that or whatever. He doesn't talk about what you should and shouldn't eat. He just says that any bite off of a food plan is a binge. And he's actually very specific to not tell you what to eat, because he says that if he gets into specifics, that the pig inside will start squealing about why does this guy get to tell you how to eat and you could never eat like that for long term, and I don't know, etc. That what the pig would say if he proposed a food plan. So it's supposed to be your own food plan. But my food plan is flexible dieting, which means anything can fit. And this author wants you to make lists of foods that you can always eat and foods that you can never eat and foods that have conditions with them. So he really wants you to make a whole bunch of rules. And that's basically exactly what I'm not about. Flexible dieting is about anything is up for like grabs. It's all possible. You have to be disciplined with portion sizes, like timing, when this is appropriate. And it's up to you. So since there is no food plan, there is no way to take one bite off of a food plan and be binging. Like, that is not what a binge means to me. Comment below if that is what a binge means to you in your mind. Please, somebody just let me know if that's what they think. So anyway, I don't mean to be getting worked up, but I feel like as I'm talking about this, I'm getting a little more annoyed with this author just because of this approach. Now, he does say that he lost a whole lot of weight himself personally, thinking in this way, and that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to pass on something that he thinks works, and I get it. He wants to help people. That's totally fine, and I'm sure that he would never have any intention to write the book and be like, haha, I want a whole bunch of people to binge. That's not what he's trying to do. I'm just saying that's the effect that this book had on me, and I shouldn't say that I binged really, really hard or anything. I think I probably ate over my macros, like calorie-wise. Like, I tracked it all too in MyFitnessPal. Like, I tracked it, I was aware. So I feel like, I went over in my calories probably by about 600 both days. And like I said, I tracked it all in MyFitnessPal, and to me, A binge, like when I say that I binged, or that when I used to have like constant problems with this when I was overweight, it would be this period in time where I would almost like white out, like I would have no real conscious thought of what I was doing. I would be taking bites of multiple like snack type foods. I'd usually be like standing in my pantry doing it. I would keep going and then I would stop. I'd usually sit down for like a little bit. My stomach would feel bad, and then 10 minutes later or so, when I didn't feel as bad, I'd go back and do it. And usually for myself, I would repeat that like 3 or 4 times before I would feel like really, really bad, and I wouldn't be able to go back and do it. And usually it used to happen at night. So yeah, now when I say, you know, that those last 2 days I had a hard time and I ate over my macros, that's what I mean. And I was tracking it, and like I was thinking about the pig as I was doing it. That's why I say, like, I feel like this book is related to what happened, and I feel like I was almost like trying to undermine the book by acting that way, which is stupid because it's just self-sabotage. It's just detrimental. So, but I wanted to at least touch on that. So it's a short read too. It's about 80 pages. No, it's 112 pages. It's a short read. I actually didn't finish it because I kind of started thinking about it, and then I just decided to put it away because it was fucking with me. And why would I keep like going with something that's fucking with me? Like, just stop. Just stop. That was like a few days ago. So I've been back on fine macros and whatever. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what to expect this week for weigh-in, but I'm about to do that. And yeah, we'll see. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I mean, it's going along. It's okay. This will be my week 7 weigh-in, and well, with this week included, have lost somewhere over a little bit over 5 pounds. And that's not too bad. You know, I want to be going at a rate that will allow me to acclimate and not just bounce right back up. I'm hoping. That is my hope. Also, if you lose weight gradually, there's less chance of loose skin. For the year of 2015 that it took me to lose the 100 pounds, and then I lost, I mean, at the beginning it goes a little bit faster, but I was losing around 2 pounds, and then at the end, less than that, 1 pound, half a pound per week. And that slow progress allowed not only my metabolism to acclimate and work with me, so I didn't have to restrict my calories so extremely, but besides that, it also allowed my skin to acclimate. And I've been very fortunate with the amount of loose skin that I have because of the weight loss. So I'm not mad at the average amount that I've lost over the 7 weeks. It's fine. But what is frustrating is just this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I want to continue to move forward, and if I'm serious about that, then I need to just be consistent and deal with it. I did also take my measurements, which ended up being encouraging. I last took them on, I think February 4th, and so it's been about 5 weeks. Yeah, since I took them, and I lost 1.25 off of my bust and my hips, and 1.5 off of my waist. So that made me feel a lot better about going back and forth and whatever, because not all progress can be seen on the scale, and that's just proof. So yeah. So feel like might serve me well to calculate out a carb cycling schedule for myself, which I have not done thus far, but I feel like it might help if I had something to kind of look forward to, like a high carb day or a higher carb day. So I might look into doing that this week. We'll see. But Just got to keep on keeping on. I do, you do. If I can do it, you can do it. We all can do it. We're all capable. It's not over until we say it's over. And for me, it's definitely not over. Have a good week.